I was just live, but I wanted to come back and make some music. All the music lovers, all the beat makers. I do mine with Logic. Yeah, so yeah, just making some music. Carry down a country song. Hot in the summertime. Hot in the Good night. You do that? You go like this? You go. This little ghost. Oh, somebody's talking to me. Oh, we here? Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I just want to make some music. Let's see what I can get out of that. Bang, bang. Nobody's ever called me and said, hey, happy Father's Day. You know, my kids, or my kid. I get no love from her, so it's never been a thing for me. That's not an area I concentrate on. That's kind of hard right there. Father's Day. I don't celebrate Mother or Father's Day. I don't celebrate Mother or Father's Day, or I don't celebrate any holiday. It's kind of hard, but I'm taking this out. Find something else. want to get rid of that beat, but I like that. I did not chord. I'll find something. Where the queen at? I mean, Natalie? I don't know. I talk to her as much as you do. Yeah, I talk to her as much as you do, bro. I have no idea where she's at. Get a single. Hold on, just a minute. You can't chord this. So you can't chord this out. You gotta. Okay. Almost. Almost like it. I gotta get it together. Jay Morant suspended for 25 games. Jay Morant did it to himself. I'm gonna make it. Jay Morant did that to himself. He did that to himself. And the NBA has every right to suspend him. Every damn right. Everybody know there's thugs in the NBA. Everybody know there's some thugs in the NBA. We know there's killers. Yeah, he said he was going to break his eye. Yeah, he said he was going to break his other eye. It's going to be a real shootout. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Ain't nobody scared over here. I still got Bud. Bud's a grown man. They got Spence as an underdog. Yeah. They an underdog. You gonna lose. Gangsta Boo. Hey, I was working with an artist from Memphis. He knows her. What happened to her? Yeah, bro. I cooked them yesterday. fentanyl? Yeah. That's what I heard too. I like it. Yeah, I heard it was fentanyl too. Oh, Gangsta Boo. She did that life, didn't she? Yeah, I was working with this dude named Trey Bay. You look him up, you'll find him. He's a Memphis rapper. He bought one of my beats. Trey Bay. He's a different dude, man. Happy dude, man. Happy dude. Happy dude, man. Trey Bay. You talk to him, man. I like it when cats buy my beats, man. That's all right. I did yesterday. I did what did I do yesterday? I did some chest, some arms. Was that the day before yesterday? It's the day before yesterday. I did some chest. I was messing around with the $100 dumbbells. I did some arms. Then I had my 35-pound dumbbell. I did some triceps last night, trying to get them going. Next time I go, I got to do squats. Also did some more suicides. I did some suicides yesterday, so I ran a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I got to get on all that, man. I tell you what, them suicides, man. They got brother feeling good. I'm like, okay. I went out and did 6 of them yesterday. Yeah. I did 6 of them down and back. 1. That's more than what I did in the video where you saw me. I was like, all right, let me get out here. I was feeling kind of good. I was like, down, back, 1. I was like, oh. I said, okay. Hey, let me double up. So I know I can go out and do 10 of them now. Shoot. Next week, I'll probably be able to just do 10 straight. Just, if I can't already. And I know once I hit that, but Tone can't play no basketball. I suck at basketball. Nah, I'm trying to get some power in my legs, man, and trying to get my wind together. I know if I can get if I can get 10 of them together, and I got a head. I got this little place right up here where I can run too. Within our apartment complex, I'm gonna go up there and start jogging around there like I used to. Get that little bit going on. Once I get that going on, get my knees act right, then I can start just jogging around here, this little complex here. Woo! I can already feel that. That made me tired just thinking about it. But if I can get some, just on the complex, get 1 or 2 times around, yeah. Woo! My stomach is already like trying to tighten up because of it. If I can get around the complex 1 or 2 times, I feel all right. I'm trying to tell you, by next week, I'm gonna be jogging around this complex. I can get around the complex a few times. Just that slow and low. Woo! Get them lungs open up. I'm gonna jog all the way around the whole block. I used to run around this whole block, man. And if I can get 1 time around the whole block, like 1 or 2 times around the whole block, I'll be able to go down to, I'll be able to probably put in about a good 2 miles. Because down to James Road and back, that's 1.5 miles one way. So if I just hit that and just come back, yeah. But that's a long way. But even if I jog a little and I walk a little, jog a little, walk a little, that's a good one for me. 3 miles? Oh yeah, bro. 3 miles, all this to be caved in. You know what I'm saying? This will all drop. My face will drop down. My stomach's already. That's what suicides do for you, man. Them suicides, they get your body right. I'm walking different. I can already tell. Just a couple days of suicides. I might get something today. I don't know. Just a couple days of suicides, man. Your body wants to get rid of fat. It's like, oh, we doing suicides? Let's go. And I'm doing them slow. But nonetheless, doing something is better than nothing. So if you're out there and you're working out, you're like, this is not enough. It is far better than nothing. Do something. Get out there and do something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be fast. I'm probably never going to be fast again. I'm not worried about it. I'm trying to get my heart back into that. And another thing, I don't push myself. Because I used to run until I fell out. I don't do none of that. I don't get my heart so revved up that I got to, sit down or I'm going to fall down. I take my time. I get out there nice and slow. I'm not trying to beat anybody. Just a nice little, You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 300 pounds. I'm not messing around with nobody. I'm not. Yeah, you're faster than me. So what? I don't care. My competition is me, the Father Time. I'm almost 60 years old. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm not trying to impress nobody. Ain't no little filly I'm trying to get a hold of. This little young lady around here I don't give a damn about nobody. I'm looking out for this. Because I realized how my dad died. I watched him wither away. I didn't know what was going on until he was dead. Yeah. I'm not compete with nobody. I don't care. Get that slow and low. Trying to get this belly to get off of this belt buckle. Get up off of that. Get up off of that belt buckle. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute now. I don't want to be holding the belly. Get on up off of that belt buckle. And see that like I was telling people before, I wasn't always winning races. You know what I mean? But I competed a lot. I ran as much as I could. My coach never had to tell me to run. I always ran. And because I did that, now I'm reaping the benefits of it, which is muscle memory. That's why it don't take nothing for me to go outside and start running again and my body start, getting with the program. It's like, oh, we doing this? Yeah. I get rid of some of this knee pain. This is the only thing stopping me is the knee pain. I'm telling you, my knees did not hurt. I would be 125 pounds, 130, out here running sometimes twice a day. I'd be out here. I'm trying to tell you, I'd be out here in a 5K like, what's up? What? Running with Meredith and whatnot. There's always a Meredith in a 5K. There's always a Meredith and a John somewhere in a 5K. Meredith his ass. With all the gear. Meredith got all the gear. Sunglasses, a pair of Sauconys, some Spanx, a visor, a fanny pack, some gloves with the fingers out, a Fitbit, motherfucking Meredith. Old summer loving Meredith is out there getting it. Meredith, oh, you don't know no good till you get beat by a Meredith in the 5K. She run right past you. You like, wait a minute, Meredith. Meredith will run. She'll run you down. Her celery eating ass. She'll run you. Trying to tell you, them white folks love their 5K. I ain't mad at them either. I ain't mad at them because they love to get together and have a 5K. I might go walk one. I might walk a 5K. But white folks love to get together for a 5K. They love that stuff. Let's see. When's the next 5K? Up and coming 5Ks. Meredith's ass. See, here's a whole schedule of them. Up and coming dates, special dates, all athletics, run, trail, last man standing, relax, kids, star. Meredith, June 17th, tomorrow. Freedom Walk Run. See how much is it to sign up? Oh, for Juneteenth. Starts at 8 a.m. Costs nothing. It's at 119 Broad Street. This brings a celebration of Juneteenth anniversary and promotes freedom, inclusion, and running health. It's open to all. Walk, run, 1 mile Freedom Park, 1 mile. It's at Freedom Park distance, 5K to Fifth Avenue, 4.5 mile underground trail distance. We meet near the tennis courts. I still don't know what a Black Girls Run, Black Men Run Columbus has teamed up with the National Children's. This is a good place to go and meet people too. Race info, questions. You guys, I think I'm gonna go run a 5K tomorrow. 191 East Broad Street. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yep. I'm gonna get into that. I'm getting into that right there. And a little water going on. They usually have water. Go down there. I'm gonna go down there and walk that out. I might go walk a 5K tomorrow. I can walk one. I can't run it. You know what I'm saying? My knees ain't having that. But yeah, so there that is. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, it's your boy at 8 a.m. Yeah. Columbus. Doing it. Grab me a Might throw out stretch. Get a little fuel. Head down there and see what's up. See who won it from the Terminator. Who won it? Go down there and see who won the business. Boom! Go down there and give them the business. Huh? Go down there and give them the business. Put on the old dusty, where they at? Where my dusties at? Shoot. I got some dusty New Balance in here. Yeah. Who won it with the Terminator? Get down there and run. It was that last little bit. That little bit. There was that last. It was that last little hill. That hill. Wasn't ready for that hill. Wasn't ready. I was at Blade of Grass. That last Blade of Grass. Got me. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and bet loud. That Blade of Grass. Shoot. It's hard running on the grass. That's what got me amped. Is the damn grass, running in the grass. Yeah. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna see if I can wake up early enough. I'm gonna get up around 7. Head out the door. No, I gotta wake up earlier than that. I gotta get up at 6:30, be out the door by 7. Because I gotta park. Gotta park. Gotta set out all my clothes tonight, what I'm gonna wear. Before I, show them what the deal is. Before I go down here and bust them wide open at this 4.5 mile. What? Shit, I'm probably gonna walk halfway through it and be done. I can walk though. Tone can walk. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't no Jakob Ingebrigtsen, but I can walk. I got a little stride out though. I mean, I ain't Hickman El Garouge, but you know, dude, El Garouge. Y'all don't even know who these people are. You guys are like, who? El Garouge is the world record holder for the 16 and the 1500 mile. He's from Morocco. His name is Hickman El Garouge. He stopped running because he got sick. The world leader right now is Jakob Ingebrigtsen. White dude. Pretty damn fast. He just ran a 3:27, so he hasn't broken the record yet, but he's close. The record is, I think, 3:24, 3:26 or something like that. El Garouge. El Garouge, he left everybody behind when he ran that. It was beautiful. Yeah. It's Ingebrigtsen. Y'all ain't ready for me yet. Let me get out there. Get out there. Hit them tomorrow. Get a little something in me. Get my water going. Haters. You hating on the Terminator because I'm fat? Don't hate on the Terminator because I'm fat. Don't hate on your boy. Trots. I tried it yesterday real good. Don't hate. I'll be hating on me. I'll be hating on Tom. I'll be hating on Tom. Go ahead on your boy. How many K runs have I done? 5K runs? I don't know. I tell you, the mile was my thing. Just a road mile. Like 5K has always been too long for me. But I can walk one. I don't know what this is. I just made it. I'm just messing around. Oh, what up, Natalie? Hardaway been asking about you. Good evening. Oh, was there a tornado in I tell you what, the wind was blowing out here last night. Wind was blowing. Wind was blowing. I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. Slow down. Get on down. We didn't have a tornado. Yeah, we had some thunder. My power went out last night. Yeah, my power went out. Turn my computer right off. Yeah, wow. I know somebody's refrigerator is broken. Whenever there's a power outage, somebody's refrigerator just broke. I might get a call. Hey, Tom, you got any refrigerators? I sure do. I give it about a week. I give it a week. I'm gonna be like, what happened? We don't know. It stopped cooling. Like, oh, I know what happened to it. I know exactly what happened to it. Yeah, I've been good. How you been? You been eating? You been getting something to eat? Yeah, you gotta get some food. Gotta get that food in you. Gotta feed the muscles. All that script you got all that script. All that script. Oh, that script you got, Natalie. Oh, that script, girl. Can't waste that. Ooh, old people wish they did have some strength. Old people like, I wish I had the strength. Ooh, you can't take strength for granted. Ooh, old people. That's one thing they wish they had. Like, you want to be young again? No, I want to be strong again. Like, I feel you on that. I want to be strong again. No, I'm telling Natalie. Natalie is a notorious. She's notoriously strong. And I'm telling her, use that strength while you have it. Natalie is supercharged. Yeah, she's an exceptionally strong woman, naturally. I'm like, you gotta use that. You gotta use that. can see that. Yeah. Almost there. Tell them you don't work here anymore. You see a little one of my what are you talking about? I don't work here anymore. Are you talking about something that's in a video or something? It's not terrible. Almost. Almost. Okay, I kind of like this. Let's do it here. Oh well, Mario Brothers it is. Wait a minute, Natalie, you're by yourself? That's not good. On your own? By your lonesome? Mm-mm. You might have to call the local church. Tell them to come get you. Tell them come pick you up in the van, church van. You might have to go ahead and phone a friend in or something. Can't have you down there by yourself. You're not good by yourself. We're not having that. We're going to call the First Church of Apostolic Pizza with extra cheese, faith and pineapples. We're going to call Preacher Jesse Smith Jenkins, Marmaduke Bartholomew the third. Have him come down and see about you. Have him come down and see about Natty. Yeah. Like, get some of these turkey legs. I tell you, we need to see about Natalie. Check in on that. Somebody go check on Natalie. How Natalie doing? Hey, how's that out there by herself? Oh no. I'm gonna write your mama a strongly worded letter. How she gonna leave you by yourself? This is Natalie. Miss Natalie Senior. How you gonna leave Natalie till you're at home? Miss Natalie Senior. Miss Natalie Senior. Talk with your mama. I'm not talking to Natalie Senior. When she get home. I'm talking to Natalie Senior. This is Natalie Senior. A word, if you please. Let me quit for you. You hit me with some old. Woo! Miss Natalie Senior. How you gonna leave Nat to the Lee alone? You know she can't she ain't functioning. You know she malfunctioning. You know you at home malfunctioning. I'm saying. Look here. I know you're gonna want to. I know you're gonna want to do this. I know you're gonna want to. You're gonna want to call me at like 1 in the morning. I know you're gonna want to. I gotta get up for a 5K tomorrow early. So, you know, I'm just saying, I know you're gonna want to. I know you're gonna be laying there and have one of them crazy dreams. You're gonna no! Tone? You gotta call Tone. Tone, oh my goodness. Oh my God. I know it's gonna happen. I got a 5K to run in the morning. I'm just saying, I might not answer. I might not. I kind of won't. Okay. I might not. I might not even know. I might be sawing logs. And then out of nowhere, my phone rings. It's you. 1 in the morning. Talking about you ain't mean to wake me. Town, I ain't mean to wake you back. Man, I was saying if I don't answer, it's because I'm sound asleep. Doesn't mean I didn't care. Just means I was, stopped out. I'm just saying, I know it's coming. I know it. I know you. I know you. I know how you do things. You be arbitrary, just arbitrarily. We're like, what happened? Well, I just wanted to say. I didn't want to say that. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. It wasn't important. I gotta go. Click. Oh man. Just saying. Hit me up before 10 if you're that's what I'm saying. Hit me up before 10. I'll listen. Got something on your chest, you want to get it off? I'll listen. I'll be awake. 10 o'clock, I'm awake. I'm cognizant. Like, okay, yeah, okay, got it. Yeah. I'm messing with you. Put you out like that. Put you out like what? Putting you out. Not like I divulged some huge secret that you have, which I don't know. Not like I came out my mouth with some, government information about you. Your full name is. Come on, put you out. Put you out. Don't put me out like that. Oh my God. Put you out. Oh my God, you're telling everybody my secret. I wouldn't do that. I don't know it either. It's a secret. But I wouldn't do it anyway. All I'm saying is, I know you're going to want to call me. Still before 10. I got a 10K to run. I got 10K to run tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. I gotta go and walk a whole 10K. A 5K, excuse me. I thought. I baked them. They are good. So what you gonna do tonight? You gonna watch a movie? You got Netflix, Natalie? You got Netflix? I try to find something good to watch every night. I do. Netflix, Amazon, Disney. I had Hulu, but I gave it up because it wasn't nothing good on it. I had HBO, but there was nothing good on HBO. Now after Game of Thrones was over. It's a good movie. Make you sleepy. Say your grace and go to bed. You'll sleep all the way through the night. Or listen to the first part of this video. Not this one, the other one. First part of the other one. Explain the Arkham Asylum as in Batman? Am I reading that right? Explain the Arkham Asylum? Batman's Arkham Asylum? Explain it? Well, I don't know when it was originated in Batman lore. I just know that it's not in the city. It's on the outskirts of the city, on a hill. I know that the Joker's girlfriend, Harley used to be a psychologist, and so she was interested in the criminally insane. So she caught a liking to Joker and freed him, and then became his woman. After he died, she got pregnant by Batman in one story. The thing about Harley is a very attractive woman. She is extremely attractive in Batman lore. She's like Catwoman she's Harley is like Catwoman in Marvel. Catwoman is very, very attractive. And so is the Black Cat. The Catwoman is a very attractive brunette, and Harley is a very attractive blonde. Also, Spider-Man's girlfriend. I'm sorry, let me get this straight. Catwoman in DC is a very attractive woman, and Harley is a very attractive woman. They're both very attractive, extremely attractive, even though Harley's crazy. But Arkham Asylum is a place where they harvest the criminally insane. Batman and Catwoman were a thing. Batman and Catwoman were a thing all the way up until, all the way up until they died. And Catwoman died first. How she died, I don't know. But Batman outlived all of his criminals. All of them except, he outlived the Roman. He outlived Maxie Zeus. He outlived, I think he outlived Bane. He outlived Firefly. The Penguin. Uh, and the Penguin's real last name is Cobblepot. He comes from a long line of Cobblepots who were actually rich at one time. They were very wealthy, but they were always mean as hell. But they were very wealthy people, and so the Cobblepots and the Waynes have always had beef because the Waynes were seen as good people, but the Cobblepots were rich, but they were seen as bad people. But at one time, they lost all of their money, and that's how the Penguin actually became a bad guy. He was always jealous of the Waynes, and also Batman's butler Batman's butler actually has a series on Netflix. When he was younger, he was a British operative. So you can look on Netflix right now and look at Batman's butler, his life, and what he was into, and how he got involved with the Waynes. So he was actually, running some covert ops before he ran into Bruce Wayne's dad. And that's how he got to know Bruce Wayne's dad and became his butler. So, yeah, he's not just a butler. He's a highly skilled fighter and operative and medic. So Batman, Catwoman got killed by Deathstroke. Okay, well, there you go. I didn't know that. But I could definitely see that. Catwoman is no match for Deathstroke. Because look, when Batman and Catwoman fight, Batman lets Catwoman win. Because he wants to, he's in love with her. But Deathstroke doesn't love anybody. Plus, Deathstroke is I don't know if you know this, but do you? Okay, let me ask Hardaway, what's Deathstroke's secret power? See, a lot of the people that Batman are up against, some of them don't have any powers. They're just insane, and they know how to do stuff because they're very smart. Like the Joker doesn't have any powers, but he's at peak fit performance. So that's why he can fight against Batman, because he's at top physical strength. But Deathstroke actually has a power, and he has a daughter. So what? I just want to see if Hardaway knows, because he knows a lot about comics. Do you know Deathstroke's power? Do you know his secret ability? Which is not a secret to the people he goes up against. But he has a secret ability. Well, he has a power. Other than he's a great martial artist, a great swordsman. But if you don't know, I'll just tell you. I just wanted to see if you know. But so Arkham Asylum is where they hold all those people. And no, he's immortal. Deathstroke can't die. I mean, unless you cut off his head, but, other than that, he can heal from any wound. He does have superhuman strength, but he can't die. Him and his daughter, they're both the same. They can't die. Even if you break their necks, they can heal from it. They can fall off a 20-story building and splat. They'll get up and start walking again. It's only a short matter of time. They can't die. You would have to take him and drown him and keep him down there forever. Yeah, him and his daughter have the same ability. And his daughter also is a martial artist. Don't forget, Deathstroke beat up the Teen Titans a couple times. Yeah. Another thing is Wonder Woman. She doesn't have a daughter, but there is such thing as a Wonder Girl. Yeah, he has super. Well, no, he has immortality because even super healing, you could die, but if he dies, he can't. I mean, he can't die. So there are people with super healing factors, but if they're dead, they're dead. Wonder Woman is one of them. She can heal. She has a super healing factor. Uh, Superman has a super healing factor. People like that, but they're not immortals. Now, when Wonder Woman goes into God mode, you can forget about beating her up because it's not going to happen. Also, Wonder Woman's secret is her outfit that she has on is only part of the outfit. Her with her thing, her tiara and the thing around her waist. The outfit she wears was made by Hephaestus. Hephaestus is a god. He is a god of he makes weapons basically. But he made Wonder Woman's outfit. But Wonder Woman took off before he told her that there is a secret in your outfit, and if you unlock it, it gives you even more power. But Wonder Woman doesn't like Hephaestus. She doesn't hate him. She just doesn't like him because he's always trying to hit on her. She ain't got time for that. But Hephaestus has a lot of answers, so you'll see her talking to him every now and then. And he'll say, something slick to her, but basically he's trying to tell her your outfit is, you're not using its full potential. So, yeah. But yeah, you like if Wonder Woman dies, she's dead. No, but people have merged them. I don't think they need to merge. I don't really care about seeing one against the other. Batman is interesting on his own. Superman is interesting on his own, but Batman is more interesting to me than Superman. All because Superman is made to be too good, and he's always holding back what he can really do. So they have to bring galactic characters for him to fight and beat up because he can beat everyone on Earth. Batman has no powers. He loses, but he just outsmart you. So it's just better writing because he has to be smart because all of his villains are all smart. These guys got big brains, huge IQs. All of them are highly intelligent. The only ones that are what you would call average in thinking are the heavy hitters, the ones who got superpowers. Bane is not the smartest dude in the world, but he's smart enough to run a criminal underworld. So he's a smart dude. He's smart when it comes to criminals, but he's not going to outthink you. You know what I'm saying? He just uses power for everything he does. Not to mention, he's not the one who made the super serum that he uses. And this is how Batman beats him all the time because he knows how to get past, his super serum. Another one that Batman doesn't necessarily beat, but he gets around him with logic, and that's Solomon Grundy. Batman appeals to Solomon Grundy because Solomon Grundy wants one thing and one thing only, to be left alone. So if you see him, somebody has promised him something and made him, come out of the, wherever he's at. Also, Solomon Grundy was a gangster. He was a gangster and he got killed and thrown into, he got buried in a mud pit, and then toxic waste and some magic hit that mud pit and out he came. He also wasn't that big. Solomon Grundy is a huge person. I mean, he's bigger than Killer Croc. and Killer Croc is huge. But Solomon Grundy is not only bigger than Killer Croc, he's stronger than Killer Croc. But Batman outsmarts him every time. He just outsmarts him. So, but Batman is, and another thing about Batman is he really is 6'4", and he's almost 300 pounds. So he's around 300 pounds, and he benches like 500. He's a really strong person. So when they depict him with these skinny, scrawny dudes, I don't understand that. But when they depicted him as Ben Affleck, that was on time because Ben had the lift and got huge, cocky. I was like, yeah, that's what Batman actually looks like. He's a big dude, a big, solid guy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, so what else did you want to know about that? Is she still here? I don't know. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. Wolverine will beat him if they fought. But I would love to see them two go chase down Hydra or somebody. You have another question? Why did you ask me about Arkham? Are you watching? Well, no, I'm about to say that show's off because Gotham had a standalone show, had a series. I think Jada Pinkett was in Gotham, and I think Zoe Kravitz was also. Well, why Gotham? Why ask about Gotham? I'm curious. Why Gotham? Jim Gordon. Batman was also in love with Jim Gordon's daughter. Jim Gordon's daughter became Batgirl. Yes. Solomon was human. Solomon Grundy was a gangster. Mm-hmm. He was a gangster. He got betrayed. And where they buried him was a magical, well, it turned into a toxic magical pit and brought him back to life. Years later. And Solomon did not know who he was when he came back to life. That's why you always hear him say Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, died on a Tuesday. You always hear him talking about that because he doesn't know who he is. He says the same thing all the time. Until the Batman found out who he was and how he became. He was like, Solomon, this is who you were. He's like, you in your life, you were a gangster back in this time. You were betrayed by these people. They shot and killed you. Then they buried you. Then your body became mixed with this, that, and the third, and then you walked out of that, that grave. Well, it wasn't even a grave at that point. It was kind of like a mud pit. And he walked out like 5 times the size of a human and immortal. He doesn't have a heartbeat. He doesn't breathe. He doesn't smile. He doesn't really care about anything except being alone. He doesn't have to eat. Solomon Grundy can live in space. He can live on the moon without a suit. He's not invulnerable, but he doesn't breathe or anything. He doesn't have to. But yes, Solomon was a human, but now he's not. Solomon Grundy is not a human anymore. Why? Well, Johnny Blaze does sound like a DC character. He does sound DC-ish. You know how Ghost Rider became Ghost Rider? Or do you know what makes Ghost Rider the Ghost Rider? I don't know how much you know about Ghost Rider, but do you know what made him what he is? Well, okay, so Johnny Blaze is a bike rider, basically. And he somehow got mixed up with a demon. That's how he became the Ghost Rider. The Ghost Rider is actually a demon, but it uses the body as an avatar. Yeah, he was cursed. Yeah, so he uses the body as an avatar. Now, in DC world, Etrigan does the same thing. But Etrigan was bound to Jason Blood, who is the human form. He's bound to Jason Blood, but he was bound to him by Merlin. So if Etrigan ever leaves Jason Blood will turn to dust. However, if the demon, I forgot the demon's name too, if the demon ever leaves Johnny Blaze will just be fine. Here's the thing though. If the demon leaves Johnny Blaze, his vehicles that automatically heal will not heal. It's only when the demon's involved. Zarathos, there it is. It's only when the demon's involved. So if he's driving and he turns into Zarathos, his bike or his truck or his, well, not his truck, but his car, the black car he has, it'll automatically heal. But if he's not Johnny Blaze and it catches a dent, it catches a dent. Another thing is the demon actually left Johnny Blaze and jumped into somebody else. But Johnny Blaze still has powers. And that's what I find interesting. He still rides around on a motorcycle. He still knows incantations. And that's kind of what I like about Johnny Blaze. He's not just a guy who turns into Zarathos. He actually is conscious of what's happening to him. And this is why I can see him being in a DC, like being in a really, really, really good mix with Batman. Especially depends on who the writer is, because Batman has what's called the Midnight League or something like that. But so he deals with a lot of people who are into, when they're dealing with demons and stuff like that. He calls on a certain amount of people. One of them is the guy who Keanu Reeves played. I don't know if people even know that Keanu Reeves, the person he played, is in the DC world. Constantine. That movie Constantine is DC. I didn't know that till years later. I thought it was just the guy. No, Constantine is actually a DC character. He has two on not Netflix, but on Amazon. If you look up Batman, you'll see Constantine. Uh, Now they went a little too far for me. I don't, like some of the stuff they did, but nonetheless, Constantine is a real character. There's actually a TV series of Constantine, but he is a real character, and so I would, like when Batman and Constantine get into it, I really enjoy that. I enjoy that because a lot of people don't know Batman is actually a shaman, so he's really deep into that stuff. But I would love to see Constantine and Space Ghost get into some things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they get into, but there's so many doors that they opened up with Constantine. It's really crazy. It's really, really crazy. But yeah, so I can see those two teaming up, or I almost said Space Ghost, but, but I can see Constantine, not Constantine, but Ghost Rider and Jason Blood going and finding out some things. Now, the counterfeit Jason Blood is the one who was written in Invincible. So we all know that Invincible is an offshoot of a bunch of other comic book characters. But if you looked at the series Invincible, they actually have a guy who is just like Jason Blood, except he is a constant demon form. They never talked or made a movie about Punisher defeating Ghost Rider. No, I never seen that either. Like they never go in depth about. Well, you have to understand how much money it takes to put these movies together, and then who's going to understand it? Only the people who are really deep into it. The more you get into these comic books, the less audience you have. Yeah. Well, they show the origin. Well, so you're looking at more origin stories. How did Sabretooth come to be? And why does Sabretooth hate Wolverine? Well, that answer is easy because Wolverine killed his brother. The Blob, Dukes is his name. Yeah, the Blob, Bill Dukes is the Blob's name. He's just a happy-go-lucky guy. Yeah, Bill Dukes Bill Dukes is a classified mutant who, once he is stationary, you can't move him, but it depends on who you are because he's been moved before. Yeah, his name is Bill Dukes. Bill Dukes, yeah. His last name is Dukes. Yeah. He has super strength, endurance, and he has depicted mobility. Depicted as a morbid obesity freak. The Blob claims to be invulnerable when he possesses an extreme amount of pliable body mass, which grants him superhuman strength, possesses the demeanor of a bully, but he wasn't really a bully. His powers are pretty grim, as I'm yeah. He wasn't really a bully at the beginning. But what happened to the Blob when he was a kid is that Fred Dukes, that's his name. When the Blob was a kid, the Blob got teased for being fat. So if you see the movie where he was in it and somebody called him fat, he said, "What did you call me?" He gets real mad because the Blob is not fat. Just like Kingpin is not fat. Kingpin is 400 pounds, but he's not fat. The Blob is not fat. The Blob is, he just has a extensive body mass that he actually controls. And he can't build another arm or anything like that, but when he wants to, when he plants his feet, you can't move him. And he's invulnerable to a lot of things. And he also has super strength. Now his super strength would be lower than Peter's. So he would be lower than his super strength would be like Warpath. I don't know if you guys even heard of Warpath. But well, Warpath died actually. His uncle, his nephew, I think, took his place. But the Blob would be, he would be under, yeah. Let me pick somebody you guys know. You guys know of Colossus? Like Colossus is stronger than the Blob, but let me pick somebody. The Blob would be, his strength is something like Killer Crocs. He's probably a little stronger than Killer Croc though. But Killer Croc, yeah, is a super strong person. But anyway, so the Blob used to get teased a lot, and he was poor. And because he got teased a lot, what did he do? He sought out people who were like him. So he ran into Toad. And once he ran into Toad, and then he ran into Toad, Avalanche, Rogue, Quicksilver, who was their leader, Pyro, who was really a nutcase, but he was a mutant. And he decided to chill with them because they were outcasts, but they were accepted amongst each other, but they knew they were weird. Now, Pietro didn't have to do what he did, but he wanted to. You know, he was an angry boy. Him and Wanda. Pietro and Wanda are brother and sisters, and they're the children of Magneto. You felt like the Joker was more Marvel than DC? That's because the Joker is the biggest villain. Listen, the Joker is more known than any villain. There's no bigger villain than the Joker in all the comic book world. And the Joker has no powers. There's no one who's more popular than the Joker. And this is in any comic book. Name me one person who's more popular than the Joker. The Joker has had his own movie. I don't know anybody who's more popular than the Joker. That's probably why you feel that way. The Joker would have to outsmart Magneto, but that would get the Joker killed because Magneto has a killer instinct. The Joker would not go and sell wolf tickets to Magneto. What the Joker would do is he would try to get on Magneto's side. The vibranium. Well, yeah. Well, the vibranium has always been around. They've talked about it before, but not as much. The vibranium didn't become as popular. Um, uh, uh, it didn't become that popular until the Black Panther. But the vibranium has always been around somewhere. It's just that Wakanda has the majority of it. Yeah. It's just that Wakanda has the majority of vibranium. So it's been talked about in comic books before because things were made out of it. But when they found out that Wakanda has the most of it, that's why Wakanda was so attractive. And everybody wanted to go and take it. But it has been used before in comic books. Well, I think they have mentioned it before. I don't know what comic book. I got like 100 comic books sitting over here. I'd have to go through them. But yeah, vibranium has been mentioned before. Because there were things that were okay. Captain, what's his name? Shield is made out of vibranium. Yeah, the shield is made out of vibranium. Yeah. So Captain America's shield is made out of it, and there's other stuff been made out of vibranium, but they don't talk about it that much. Yeah. This is true. What would be dope if Captain America was made out of vibranium? Iron Man has used it too. Iron Man Iron Man has actually created his own metals. So, but he's used vibranium on his suits. I do like the fact that Iron Man doesn't have any superpowers. If you strip him of his suit, he's powerless. Problem is, in order to beat him, you got to strip him of his intellect. It's not a is, it's who. Who is the Joker? Joker's a person. Joker is a person who used to be a gangster and he's very influential. He's very, very smart. And before he became the Joker, he actually was somebody called the Red Hood. And he had a gang and he would go around in a tuxedo and he had a red thing over his face so you couldn't see his face, but he dressed like a maitre d', he dressed like a gentleman. So he had his gang and they would go and rob banks and get away with it. Until one day, the Batman came out of nowhere, chased him down, and cornered him, and chased him into a factory. And when he chased him into a factory, chased him onto a ledge or a kind of like a bridge, and below on one side was these containers that had liquids in them for whatever manufacturing. And the Joker was fighting with the Batman, and then he slipped, and the Batman went to try to save him, and the Joker fell into whatever liquid that was, but he did not die. When he came out, he was completely insane, and he donned the Joker mask and so on and so forth, because what all he wanted to do was murder. He just wanted to kill, kill, kill. And Batman was his nemesis because Batman was as smart as he is. The Joker, if the Batman's not around, the Joker really doesn't. There's no joke for him. Because he realized, for one, he knows who the Batman is. And for two, he never revealed who the Batman was because he needed the Batman to fuel his psyche. He knew the Batman would break his teeth, broke his ribs. The Batman beat him up real good when the Joker killed Robin. When the Batman got to him, he beat the hell out of him with his fist, but he still didn't kill him. And every time the Joker goes into the asylum, he gets freed. He gets out because he outsmarts people. He's just a really, really highly intelligent person. But his whole thing is, I'm going to do stuff to get the Batman's attention. And if the Batman doesn't pay him any attention, the Joker, really, it's boring to him. He needs the Batman to be as smart and as strong as he is, even though he doesn't hate the Batman, but sometimes he has plans and he knows the Batman is going to try to stop him. And in one comic book series, actually cartoon, the Batman kills him. Actually, he doesn't kill him. The Joker kills himself, but it seems like the Batman kills him. So, yeah, I don't know what the Joker's real name was, but he also at one time was trying to be a comic also, until he got into a life of crime. Once he got into a life of crime, that was it. There was no turning back. He was broke. He had a woman, and his woman left him because he couldn't do anything for her because he was broke. He had no job. He got fired. He wasn't making any money. There are a lot of regular guys out there who turn bad, like in the regular world, because of a woman. So that happens a lot. That story arc is no surprise. You see a lot of guys who just have a lot of hate in their heart because they have a broken heart. So it's pretty damn common, actually. There's a Batman series on Netflix. But you can, there's actually a couple Batman origin movies that are interesting. And if you really want to get into Batman, there are Batman novels, paperbacks, about that thick. Worth reading. Worth it. There are also paperback novels on X-Men and stuff like that too. Really, really good. They go into great detail. Talk about characters that you don't even know about. New York City is full of mutants. And some of the mutants actually hide in the sewers. They're called the Morlocks. And they're ran by a woman named Callisto. And the reason why they're down there is because they're outcasts. Their powers actually they scare regular people. So they hide in, and at one time the X-Men had to go and talk to the Morlocks because the Morlocks were actually being hunted by the humans. But the X-Men went down there because they didn't actually know what was going on, but they went down there to investigate. And when they went down there, the Morlocks captured them. But they didn't kill them because they knew who they were. And the Morlocks knew, if we kill you, then the rest of the X-Men are going to come down here and murder all of us. See, at one time, the Morlocks were hunted, and they were a lot of them were murdered. They were killed by humans. So they live in a sewer, and they stay out of the way, and they know to pick their battles. But Callisto had she had a real, she had a crush on Scott Summers when she went down there, and Scott did not know this. If he stays away from the sun too long, he can no longer use his power that comes through his eyes. Also, a lot of people think that it's an eye beam that comes out of Scott Summers. And they think that its power is just like a ray. It doesn't. It comes from another universe. So Scott is actually teleporting. He's teleporting energy from another universe. So every time he, does one of these numbers with his ruby quartz, that energy is coming from another universe. So, but anyways, when he went down there, he wasn't able to use his power, but he could see without having a ruby quartz on. That ruby quartz is the only thing that stops his when he opens his eyes, that power comes through his eyes. The ruby quartz is the only thing that stops it and allows him to control it. Also, Scott Summers is a great tactician, and Scott Summers is at peak performance. So he could, run as fast or as, he's as strong as he's going to be, as fast as he's going to be. He's great martial artist. He's a great hand-to-hand fighter and all these things. And he's a great tactician. And the reason why he's a great tactician is because he can see things before and after, like before they're going to happen, because of his ability to see angles. So when he looks at how to go into a fight, he looks at every angle of the fight, just like he, looks through his glasses, because he hits you with if he hits you with an optic blast is what he calls it. But it depends on what he's trying to do to you. He may call it an optic sweep. You know what I'm saying? So if he wants to hit you and ricochet off of something, he might get down on the ground and look at the ground, and then it'll ricochet off the ground and then come up and hit you. He calls it an optic sweep. So Scott Summers is on a whole nother level when it comes to an energy beam. Most energy beams you see people do like this or it shoots out of their body. Scott Summers is completely different because he looks at how much energy is coming out, what it can do, where it's going. He knows all the numbers when it comes to energy beams. But nonetheless, when he went looking for the Morlocks, he lost all of his power, but he's still able to fight, but they captured him anyway. And when Callisto looked at him, she was like, well, aren't you pretty? Scott Summers is a very handsome man. So there's a lot of women in Marvel Comics who are interested in Scott Summers because he's a good-looking guy. And Remy is also another one. So Remy LeBeau is also a very good-looking man that a lot of women go after. But so a lot of people like Scott Summers. But nonetheless, they end up getting out of there in one piece. But yeah, the Morlocks live. See, they never really did a series on the Morlocks as far as in any of the comic book movies. I've never seen a live action whole thing on the Morlocks and why they hunted the Morlocks, because pretty much they were afraid of them. You'll notice that in the X-Men movies when the government sanctioned try to put them all on an island and have them all register. You don't see any of the Morlocks. You don't. I mean, I don't remember seeing any of them. Yeah, you don't really see them because they're just not that popular. The Morlocks are not that popular, but nonetheless, they're a huge part of New York. So if you're reading any of the paperbacks, you're going to read about all the mutants that are actually in New York, or a good bunch of them. There are some of them that have very little power whatsoever, but nonetheless, they're mutants. So New York is packed with mutants, and the majority of them they're not even fighters. The majority of them don't know how to fight. And then some of the ones who don't have fighting abilities want to fight. Like one guy, he had the ability to understand anyone, no matter where you came from, any language that you spoke. They made him an X-Men. Well, the X-Men got into a fight, and he went out and tried to fight somebody with superpowers. He died. He should have never been in a fight. His whole ability is he's a linguist. He can understand any alien, anyone, anywhere, anytime. He knows exactly what you're saying, no matter where you come from in the universe. There's also a group of people who actually patch up the X-Men. So they're regular, they're EMTs is what they are, but their specialty is people who have the mutant gene. So they know how to patch you up regardless of what your mutant ability is. They know how to, get you together. Yeah, just stuff like that. What was the Joker's series about? The Joker series was the Joker series about? Yeah, the Joker and Harley were a thing, but the Joker would abuse Harley. So eventually Harley left. And then she'd come back and then she'd leave again. Harley really likes abuse. Harley actually, after she stopped messing with the Joker, she started messing with a woman. Yeah. She started messing with a woman. That woman was Poison Ivy. So Harley and Poison Ivy had a relationship, and then Harley went back to the Joker, and then the Joker died. But like I said, there are a lot of comic books there are a lot of comics that they don't show. I have a lot of them here. Yeah, there's the shoot. There's the Human. There's a whole comic book series just on the Human. These are men that were. There was a guy who was kind of like a mad scientist geneticist, and he was obsessed with mutant ability, but he didn't have any. So what he would do is he would capture mutants, and then he would take their abilities and put them in normal people and made them human. And he had a whole army of human. There's also Sinister and I'll be all right for tomorrow. There's also Sinister, and they don't show too much of Sinister. Sinister is really interesting because he's also a kind of a super genius geneticist, but he does have powers. But the Sinister, he has a real mad on for Scott and Jean because he knows they're going to have children. So Scott and Jean, and he wants their genetics is what he really wants. So the Sinister, I don't know why they never made him like a super villain and we ever saw a movie with the X-Men and Sinister, but I would love to see that. Just the Sinister. We did get a chance to see Emma Frost. So we also got to see Sebastian Shaw. That was cool. Emma Frost, her ability is she is psychic like Jean Grey, except not on Jean Grey's level. Emma's also a great fighter, and she's very seductive. Emma Frost also has a following. There are four chicks. They're all blonde hair, just like Emma Frost is, and they're all like psychics like she is. Also, Emma Frost has a secondary mutation. Emma Frost's secondary mutation is her skin turns to diamond. So there's that. Another good thing, comic to watch, if you can, I think it's on either Netflix or it's on Amazon. It's called Speedgrapher, and it's about a bunch of people who are they have super abilities, but they're not superheroes. So you should check out Speedgrapher. It's very, very, very well done. Anyways, any more questions? You're welcome, Natalie. Natalie, you're not a comic book reader, though, are you? Like, do you have comic books? Do you have comic books? I mean, I got a whole bunch of them. I just don't feel like pulling them out. But there are a lot of stories that they don't. Yeah. I stopped looking at comic books in 2005. No. Yeah, somewhere around there. So my comic books are 20 some odd. Hold on. Let me grab one to see how old it is. Yeah, 2004. So this is 2004. 2002. Yeah, this is 2002. So this is an X-Men. This is a whole series. This is when they were introducing new X-Men. And they also continued it with the Juggernaut. He was in the next series. So the Juggernaut actually befriended some X-Men. So the Juggernaut actually befriended some X-Men, and one of them was this guy right here. His name is Sammy. He's a kid. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. So let's look up how much this comic book is worth. Let's just do that. Let's just do it for Hardaway. Comic book price guide. Put in the title. Okay, X-Men Hope. Quality. Action. Copywriting. 23. Comics LLC. All rights reserved. Nope, that's not it. Next on X-Men. Stan Lee presents X-Men. Planet. Huh. All right, let me put in another title. No result. No result? You guys don't have this? Hold on a second. This is Kafka right here. Coyote Crossing. Part 5. Okay, here it is. It is worth okay, people are selling it for different prices. So the top price here is $10. Yep, 2003. $12. That's after delivery. I actually have these two also. All right, so $10. No. All right, let's look on eBay. Copy. All right, so Coyote Crossing Part 5. Oh, not very much. $8, $2, $30 for the whole series, Part 1 through 5, $3. So, yeah, price hasn't gone up on that too well. It's still at its original price, truthfully. And I thought it'd be higher. X-Men. Oh. Okay. This is only going up a couple dollars. Not a lot. $5. Oh, that Cable series is $50 though. Cable's look at Cable. Okay, $7. Okay, so I could probably sell it for $8. I could probably list it for about $8. Yeah. Let me see if let me see what this is worth. Deadpool. Let me see what my Deadpool's worth. Mind you, I got about 100 more. Deadpool. Go for a free. Somebody's selling the whole, selling 5 of them for $30. So they're going for like maybe 5.5. $10, $14, $3. Somebody has the whole series for 100. So $10. Somebody's selling it. Oh. Ooh, they framed it. Framed the print for $40. So this one is going for I could list it. Let's see, they got it here for $20. So I could probably sell this one for more than the other two. But yeah, so yeah. I have a bunch of series. I have a bunch of stuff. I thought he was already in jail. Boosie Badass. Thought he was about to go. Thought he was already in. Boosie Boo. Boosie Boo. Oh, Terrence Hatch. Boy, I blew off. He a little off the chain. Boosie Boo. Like gangster music. Natalie, you like gangster music? I can see Natalie dating a gangster. coming to her door like, ooh, ooh, yo, Natalie, what up with it? Taking her out to the club. I'm on, wipe me down. I'm on, help, and ooh, I'm on. Natalie will lose her mind. I don't know what he did. A little mini skirt on her and some heels. Send her right on out to the dance floor. Get out there and shake something. Natalie all on the dance floor. Wired up. Bottle of Henny in one hand. Natalie, where you get the Henny from? None of your business. Yo. Natalie with the hen dog. Natalie with the Henny. Well, that took you that good. Out there getting loose on the dance floor. No, Natalie. I'm on. Set my on. I know that's right. Hit you with the good. I know you be listening to Cardi B. When it's up, when it's up, then it's stuck. When it's up, then it's stuck. Trying to analyze the lyrics. When it's up. Let me write this down. Let's see. When it's up, then it's stuck. Okay, it has to be up, then up, and then up again. That means it's a higher level, and then it's stuck. Okay, now I understand. I understand now. I got it. I totally get it. Cross state lines. He know what he can do and what he can't do. Terrence Hatch. He on probation forever. Terrence is a killer. Mm-hmm. How do I know what? Terrence Hatch is a killer. Everybody knows he's a killer. Everybody know that. Yeah, everybody knows. I don't know what he about. Well, he had that little boy do them all. Yeah, see, I knew you listened to the gangster. I knew you listened to gangster rap. You ain't no square. I would be over there deep in the gangster rap. I'm on. Wipe me down. I'm on. Yeah, she over there all into the over there listening to Sugar Free. Mo Baden. You ever see me going to a chick's house? Okay then. You must be used to all the finer things. Do you want to ride in the back of a caddy and do or die? I'm gonna PM. I'll be. Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne used to carry a gun to school. And his mother gave it to him. Mm-hmm. His mama was like, you know what? You're done with school. That's it. You know he has a college degree? Lil Wayne got a college degree. All these people ain't gangsters. Things ain't the same for gangsters. Slim Thug too. I believe it. Things ain't the same for gangsters. He has a degree in psychology. These niggas ain't thugging. These niggas ain't gangsters. Bundy teaches at Wright State. What does he teach? Pete. Man, I'm gonna look it up. I'm just tripping. She doesn't know who Bun B is. She doesn't know who he is. She's like, who's Bun B? She's like, who that is? Yeah, Bun B is a rapper who is from Texas. He is part of a dual team, except his partner died. Yes, his label mate partner died, and his name was, I can see his face, Pimp C. Oh, you do know who he? Oh, okay, yeah, Pimp C. Pimp C died off of that, off of them drugs, man, off of that purple, right? Yeah, off of he was sipping that lean, wasn't he? He was sipping lean. They found him dead. Rumor has it that he banged Beyonce. Don't know if it's true. Don't really care, but that's the rumor. He's supposed to have photos of it. See, was that deal though? Texas. I like the Pimp C. He was true to himself. He was a smooth, very smooth dude. Yeah. Wish I had smooth moves like that. I am not a smooth dude. I'm very unorthodox, quirky. I lack the finesse of a smooth dude. However, I do have my benefits. I'm just not smooth. I don't. You can't see that? Well, like I said, he's supposed to. They say he got videos of it. Nah. Pimp C. And I can't see it because they're both from Texas. Yeah, it's Pimp C. I can definitely see it though. I can definitely see it. Nelly got Ashanti. Nelly got his hands all kind of full. Nelly is good. Nelly is so straight. Nelly is 100% in there. Nelly doesn't need to go nowhere. He's got a whole queen. Who, Nelly? Shh. That dude is straight. Shoot. I would be so good. I'd be like, I am so happy. I'm good, bro. Yo, B calling you. Yeah, tell her I'm good. I'm good. Yo, B is on the phone. This is weird. I'd be so straight. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, he needs to marry her. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Look at you. And you got some audacity. You got some cojones. Time for me to go to bed? Time for me to go to bed. You like that, huh? Found a nickel today. Found a nickel. That's all. It's because of the wind blew everything everywhere. Couldn't see anything. Yeah, plenty of people getting kicked out. I was like, damn, y'all kicking people out left and right. She was like, it ain't my fault. Good. Nice. Damn. Not a rat. Damn. the family. Yo, my plan is slow, but it's, it's a slow plan. I got a slow burner going on. You know what I mean? I got a slow burner, Natalie. But it's a good plan. And it'll last me all the way up until it's time for me to leave. So I'm just waiting. Just waiting. See what these people gonna tell me. Got some other things in the mix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job. Mm-hmm. I got some things mixed up. No. I'm not just a pretty face. Pretty face. I'm not just here with your appeasement. I'm not here just to be ogled at and admired by the masses. I do have a brain, contrary to popular belief. I have to convince modeling agencies to look past the wonderment of my melanin and look within. You know, I was a model. I actually was when I was younger. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I could show you pictures. Mm-hmm. That's back when I had a six-pack. People used to say, hey, Tom, come model for me. I ain't make no money, but I was. So, Hardaway, do you have a six-pack? Because I know you should be pretty, like, super fit, right? You got you got the washboard abs going on. I know you're in great shape. I know you're out there flexing on them. Ugh. You know what, Mean Gene? I did like that part of wrestling, the showmanship. Woo! Ric Flair. You know what, Mean Gene? Rowdy Piper. Rowdy Piper. 6 foot when younger, rolled 8. Yeah, I had a little 8-pack going on. I had those 2 down at the bottom that showed up. Yeah, man, that's back when I was. That's back when I was taking on 60 miles a week. Yeah. It's about time you watch your go watch your cartoons. Hey, go check out Speed Grapher. You'll thank me later. Just you'll thank me later. Shirts and skins. Yeah. Good old shirts and skins. Shit, I might watch Speed Grapher again. If you like animation, like I do, you watch Speed Grapher, you're gonna be like, okay, that's some damn good anime. Or Fate Stay Night. Fate Stay Night. That's a good one too. Or Basilisk. Watch Basilisk. Yeah, Basilisk. You can't go wrong with Basilisk. Yeah, there it is. It's on Amazon. Came out in 2008. Was so good. Or another great anime with Heat Guy J. Ah, ah, ah. Good times watching those animations. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you a bunch of great, and I know you're about to go. I'm telling you a bunch of great animation to check out. Stuff that came back in. I mean, you can look up Cowboy Bebop, the animated series. Don't look at the live series. It's stupid. Time you watch Speed Grapher, you watch Cowboy Bebop. You're gonna love that. You watch Spirited Away with Miyazaki. You would love Spirited Away. You would love all the Miyazaki stuff. Spirited Away. Uh, if you like, martial arts and sword play, you can get into Cyrano Toki. Oh my goodness, you'll love Cyrano Toki. If you love anime, Cyrano Toki is you, and it's a whole series. So, and it's mixed in with some true facts. Some of the people who they have in Cyrano Toki really did exist. Those people really did exist. Just like Kenshin. Yeah, look at that animation. Kenshin, great animation. But that dude really did exist. Yeah. And the Shinsengumi, the Shinsengumi might still exist. Momin. I'm just telling you some stuff you can watch. I don't know what Momin is. I'm gonna look it up. The Shinsengumi. Momin. Oh, let's see what we got. That's back when. What is this? Oh, this is different. Okay, little story time stuff going on. Yeah, this is nothing like. Yeah, okay, I see where your mind's at. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now about that. If you're watching that, then you definitely aren't gonna watch. You're not gonna watch anything. Oh, there's a couple of them. Tunnel Crossing. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I was giving you some. Don't heavy metal. Yeah, just don't get the heavy metal comic books. You'll have spirits running around in your house. Gantz. What? What you know about Gantz? What you know about Gantz? Gantz was the weirdest, but I liked it. I like me some Gantz. Yeah. Yeah. Shinsengumi. Yeah, there you go, Gantz. Damn outfits. Nobody believed that they were dead. They all thought they were still alive. And they died horrible deaths. Horribly. The one dude get hit by a train. Yeah, I love me some Gantz. That was all right. Blade Runner or Blade. Blade has an animation out. C-Lab. Uh-oh. You guys trying to put me on? Oh, it's 2021. See what it's about. Okay. Never seen this before. But it looks like it's an adult comic. Yeah, this looks adult like a mud. This looks like yeah, there it is. It looks like what's this dude's name again? Yeah, these are the same people who made you guys know what I'm trying to say. The guy who was a spy. And now they got Elvis. Yeah, Archer. I'm horrible. Why am I horrible? Why am I horrible? It might be too mature for me. You got one more time to call me immature. All right. Black dot in my ear. Shoot, I'm mature. I'm more mature than you are. Why you get all calling me immature? Yo ass. Yo, black ass. Staying in the house. I'm bored in the house and in the house bored. Bored in the house. I was bored today. I watched all of Archer. You don't have to be mature to watch Archer. Matter of fact, speaking of immature, Archer is immature. Archer! Well, Archer is hilarious. The best comedy animation I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Afro Samurai. There really was an Afro Samurai. Yosuke or Sasuke or what was he? Yeah, he was an African slave. Made it over there to Japan, I think. And Bleach live. You seen the movie Bleach? Movie Bleach is better than the animation. But yeah, he was a slave, but he was a tall, muscular man, black man. And the emperor took a liking to him because of his skin. They actually found the building that looked just like Death Note. Where they're standing out there talking, they actually found that building. But yeah, he became a great warrior. I mean, just think about their skills and our size and our speed. That's just a hard combination to beat. Even though their quickness is ridiculous. But just imagine somebody 6'4", 6'5", just a huge samurai. With the strength of an African, natural born, first generation. Oh, it's lights over. It's lights out. Ghost in the Shell was my stuff, but not the newer ones. And I didn't like the movie Ghost in the Shell. The Ghost in the Shell was my stuff. I think I'm gonna learn how to speak another language again. I never saw There It Comes. No, Blue Grant, is that the one about? Not the one about the submarine? Blue Grinder? Tender? Yeah. It's the one about the submarine, right? The voiceovers was a little much.